My name's Tim Rethus. I'm a farmer at Vectis near Horsham. We're a grains farm, rain-fed only. We've been farming in this area since the late 40s. We've gradually expanded the business over 3 generations. We're in our 3rd generation now. And my brother and I have taken over the farm in the last 10 years or so and have continued to grow the business. In this area, a typical crop rotation is quite heavy in legumes, so we probably have about 30% of the farm under legumes, which is great. But then to mix it up, we'll also be throwing in oil seeds like canola. Then we'll be doing a barley and wheat in that rotation as well. We used to have a lot of problem with net blotch. It was a big problem in our area. We started seeing grey mould as well in some of our barley. And scold has been quite a showstopper as well at times. So we run a few different types of barley for different purposes to deal with our agronomy. They all have different disease ratings, so we need to sort of tune to suit. So some are worse than others. Systiva is giving us that protection right through to flag leaf and maximising our potential for as long as possible. And so that's giving us a really big window to deal with our other crops in our program. We've got quite a big program to get through. And it allows us to hit that timeliness window for that flag leaf application if we need to. Now in a lot of seasons we don't even need to do that because it's a dry year and we can clearly see that we don't need to do that protection. Whereas if we were having to rely on foliars, we would have had to apply them anyway. So I think that there's that classic, you may be spending money to do a flag leaf, but then you may not need to, depending on how the season pans out. But at least Systiva is protecting you all the way through to that point where you can see that decision is going to have to be made. Our fungicide program this year has been quite a challenge. In our wheat, we're hitting up to 3 applications. Normally we'd be doing 1. With the barley, we've been doing 1. So we've applied Systiva on our barley this year on everything, not just our Planet, but our Maximus as well, which we're also growing. And now we've rolled out an opera spray at flag leaf just to protect it for that last home run straight. Using a premium product like Opera to complement Systiva is giving us really, really good protection. And we found that when we were doing it in Planet Barley in particular. We've used a suite of BASF products in the past, and BASF's a really good company to work with. They create really innovative chemistry that's it's not just a clone of something else, it's usually something that's newer and better and improved. So it's a bit of a revolution rather than just a slight evolution. So it's always great when they bring out new products that can fit into our rotations and stuff.